That's probably why we
should be
haven't
good
done
to go
it.
now. Hello, we're back.
We're back!
Hey.
I want to
What do you
start
have
this
to
stream
say?
off with a thought.
What do you have to say, Riley? Let us know. He's itching himself. Never mind.
So
What do
I
you have
have,
to say?
I have, I have a I have a thing. I might have said this before, but I don't remember. Oh fuck! You need to. Oh.
What?
Your stream's not playing on Discord. It's only playing on
Yeah.
Oh,
Twitch.
because I
can
didn't.
hear the.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
guess it's just not working today.
Huh.
What's going on?
Oh.
This crying.
Well, how about that? Discord fucking crashed.
Oh. Alright then.
Cool.
Yes, I know, buddy. I know.
Oh, I hear
What's
him.
wrong?
Stream,
What's
look,
wrong?
there's a boy.
What's wrong,
This is
Riley?
boring.
Yeah? You don't want me to watch a stream? You don't want me to watch a stream?
No. You want
He
you to
said-
let him into the bathroom.
Can you guys see
I'm
it
not-
now?
Yes, we can
Yep.
see it now.
Alright.
I know, buddy. I know.
Welcome back to the space that is not alive.
Ho ho ho, we are out of health.
Yep. What a great situation we've loaded into. I am really dreading playing Dead Space 2, but I'm also kind of excited at the same time.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do Half-Life first. Just to, A, give you time to finish this game before we start Dead Space 2, because I want to do that, and also just to, I don't know, I bought all those games for Christmas, and I did say before I got the new external hard drive that I was gonna play Half-Life 1, so I think I want to do that. After we do Danganronpa 2.
We're not gonna move straight into, whatchamacallit, Ultra Despair Girls?
We could. It depends
I
on
mean,
how
it's
long
not
it
a
is.
visual novel. It's a much shorter
You're
game.
right. You're right. Okay, we might do that and then Half-Life.
Volt, are you ready to?
Well-
Are you ready to have pain?
What do you mean?
No suit.
Oh no!
No suit.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. No, the suit. No.
I don't understand what's going on. Was dying.
He had almost enough money to buy the next suit upgrade, and he bought a bunch of health instead.
Oh.
Oh,
Which,
what I was gonna
mean,
say
to
earlier.
be fair, was probably the smart choice.
What I was gonna say.
Mm.
I want your guys' opinion on my probably not so hot take. I think if sexuality wasn't such like a political issue, that a lot more people would be bisexual than we expect.
Fair enough, I guess.
That's possible, yeah. I gotta admit, I don't really know much about that. I am very, sheltered, if you couldn't tell.
Religion.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it all just depends on, like... I mean, it doesn't always matter on how you were brought up, because, like, both my parents are straight, but I'm not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Riley, I need you to stop. I know you just want my attention,
I think-
and
I think
I'm
it's a bit of
trying
both.
my best. I'm
it's
trying my
probably
best.
a bit of both. It's probably like the way you were raised and what you experienced growing up, as well as just who you are as a person. I think it's a bit of both.
It is a thing that happens in nature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, homosexuality is
Well.
not unnatural because
Yeah.
species experience it all the time. So.
It's present in over 450 species.
Yeah. Okay, come on.
God,
we're
that
gonna
is
go
one
upstairs.
whiny
I'm gonna be
boy.
right back. I'm gonna lead this boy up the stairs. Come on. Let's go talk to Mama.
Where are we going? Wait. Okay, yeah, we're on the main quest.
Why are you echoing? Why am I echoing?
Probably through Kate's headphones.
Oh.
Because she just walked away.
It stopped. Yeah, it stopped now. Huh.
Isaac, if you're near hydroponics, check your helmet filters. That air's not safe to breathe.
Yeah, I smelled it. The whole deck's rotting.
I'm reading a huge mass in food storage. Too big to be anything they grew. It looks like the source of the poison gas. That patient in medical. He said something about creating an enzyme, right? Maybe the scientists left the workstation open. Hydroponics log, Dr. Elizabeth Cross. Now that sprinklers are fixed, we're working close to maximum capacity. All flora is thriving, and food yield has created a surplus. And I had the surplus packed up so we could send it to the colony. The captain Matthias is strictly enforcing his no-fly order. It's ridiculous. I'm lodging a complaint. Everyone knows Aegis 7 needs help. What harm could some fresh fruit do?
Ah! Little fuckers! Ah! Piece of... Little shit. Alright, let's see here. What's happening over here? Boop, boop. Unitology.
Oh. I'm sorry, I meant to build more off of that, but my brain just kind of blanked out there.
I can tell.
Yes. Also, I'm gonna be, like, muted intermittently just while I eat pizza because I don't want mouth noises.
Pizza.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Just
hey.
a little pizza.
Kate's back.
That boy is...
It just ain't right.
There's... yeah, you're right.
That boy.
That boy just ain't right. That boy just ain't right.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose my dog.
Report in loop.
Oh.
This is Dr. Elizabeth Cross. To all survivors, turn back. It's all gone. Everything we grew.
It's really interesting that this and the Metroid Prime remake came out very close to each other.
It's almost like remakes have been a trend in gaming for the past few years.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but like,
If I can find a way to
yes,
somehow-
but also
Also,
the
that
fact
wasn't
that,
a
like,
remake in Metroid Prime, it was a remaster.
Jacob,
eh,
if you're hearing this, you know I have to try.
There's a difference.
yeah,
There is a difference.
there is a difference, but like sometimes they're mislabeled. Metroid Prime Remastered was not mislabeled though. I don't know. It's weird and complicated because like sometimes you'll have a remake that is like extremely faithful to the point that it might as well be a remaster, Other times you'll have a remaster that adds new things, so it might as well be a remake. It's weird. Like, what do you even consider like Final Fantasy VII remake?
It's a
Like,
remake.
is that a remake, or is
That's
that
a
like
remake.
different
something
fucking
else?
game.
Yeah.
It's a remake.
Yes
In
and
the
no.
loosest sense of terms, Kate. That game
Then you
changes.
could,
Doesn't play
then you could say the
anything
same
like
thing
the
about
original.
any of the Resident Evil remakes.
Yeah.
Well, Resident Evil 1 Remake is the same game, new engine, new graphics.
Yeah. But
Final Fantasy VII
Resident Evil-
Remake is...
But you could say that about Resident Evil 2 then, and
Yeah.
Resident Evil 3.
You could absolutely
Remake.
say that about 2 and 3.
No,
Because they're
the
not-
difference
they
with
don't-
Final Fantasy VII Remake being is that there are significant changes to the story that makes it clear it is not the original story. It is a run-through in a new timeline where something's going wrong.
And that's what I'm saying about
Yeah.
Resident Evil 2 Remake and Resident Evil 3 Remake, because they do not actually happen the same way the original games happen.
They don't? I didn't know.
They
that.
don't.
No, there's changes made for
There's-
both continuity's
there's-
sake with the later games, and
Yeah.
whereas
Ah,
Final
I-
Fantasy VII is just like, okay, this is happening, this has happened before, it is happening again, someone's trying to break the cycle. Which is why I would say Final Fantasy VII is a
Yeah.
whole fucking different thing, or like a whole different thing.
I really gotta beat that game someday.
Yeah, so do I. I'm like right at the end.
Yeah, I am too.
Wow, I'm so glad I just had a fucking mandatory load wait time, even though, you
They
know,
must have been trying to kill whatever's in food storage.
we're well past the point of needing to do that in video games.
Yeah.
It's to build tension.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Kate, you missed it. So, we met the Hunter last week. Or 2 weeks ago.
A hunter?
The regenerated dude.
Oh no, that's called the Regenerator, not a hunter.
No, in this game it's the Hunter, in Dead Space 2 it's the Regenerator.
I did not think that is correct, but
He
okay.
called it his Hunter.
Go back. There's no way into food storage.
No,
Even if there was, the Leviathan would
He
that
did.
is incorrect.
He did. Here, I have logs.
Is that what's poisoning the air?
It does not matter. It is incorrect.
destroyed everything. I designed a special enzyme to kill it. I just needed liquid nitrogen to complete the synthesis. But the people I sent to medical never came back.
I've got some of that enzyme here.
Oh my god. How?
Yeah, he was the Hunter.
Listen, we need to inject it into the Leviathan.
But yeah, basically the same thing. Yeah, I somehow despawned him.
Let me see. Dead Space Wiki.
Yeah, it's always been the Hunter. Yeah,
What do you?
I'm looking it up right now.
You despawned him. I don't remember that.
yeah. I walked out of the area that he was chasing us in, and when I came back, he just never spawned back in
Okay. So if I get to your team and inject
until like he was scripted to.
Into the Leviathan's heart.
Huh.
Bind the
Ooh,
Weezers.
Interesting.
that's why I was like so casual about
Suffering.
most of that spot, because he just didn't spawn back in when I came back.
The bastard into space.
Yeah, he was never a thing in the original Dead Space.
Really?
Yeah, no. It was always the
It was
whatchamacallit,
just the Regenerator in Dead Space 2?
Well, he was in the first game, but he was not called the Hunter. He was called the Regenerator.
Could have sworn that he was called the Hunter in the original.
No.
Oh well.
I don't remember. It's been too long since I
It,
played the
it's
original,
probably just like something that one of the characters either mentioned
Yeah.
or
I mean,
Yeah.
in effect, they are basically the same necromorph variant.
they are the exact
Yeah.
same necromorph.
A slightly
Just-
different model in Dead Space
just-
2, but Yeah.
Just yeah.
So there, like, I think the difference being is that the regenerator
They just called it.
happens.
What happened was in the first game, they didn't have official names for them yet, so that was its kind of in-game official nickname, was the Hunter. But in the official like
Because I definitely
documentation
remember
and, like, stuff,
years ago
they're-
seeing people refer to it as the Hunter.
eh. Probably because in-game it was
They call
referred
it
to as the Hunted. Yeah, but in the official, like, art books and shit, it's all known as the Regenerator.
Yeah, and I think, like, the only other difference being that the Regenerator, or the Hunter here, at least with the side quests we've been doing, seems to have been intentionally created.
Oh yeah, there are side quests now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. I don't know if I like that.
Um,
Because they did that shit in DR3, and that was, or not DR3,
Dead
but
Space 3,
DS3.
yeah. No, they're pretty harmless little, like, lore collectibles and, like,
Yeah.
minor rewards.
Yeah, that's what
No,
they
like,
did.
you
but
don't
in
have to
DR
do them.
That's exactly what they did in Dead Space 3, and I found it made the pacing of the game a lot,
They're optional.
Yeah,
they're optional, but if you're gonna be,
in
like...
Dead Space 3, that's a whole different thing, though, because in Dead Space 3, you need the supplies a lot more.
Yeah.
In this, it's like, yeah, you can get, like, some extra credits, and, like, it gives you a chance to go back and more thoroughly explore areas you've already been to, so you can, like, find other secrets.
Yeah, I really like how
Which
they're handled
I think they're handled fine here. And they were completely optional. I wasn't exactly hurting for ammo or credits.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of, like, unnecessary side missions.
Yeah, but I mean, if they're necessary
kinda
side
see-
missions, then they should just be main quests.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is I don't like side missions.
Oh,
Kinda see
I'm
where
a
you're
fan.
coming from. Like,
I'm not.
I do.
I'm the type of person that I play a game for the story and the story
Yeah.
only. I don't give a fuck about anything else. So if you're telling me, like, if the game goes, hey, why don't you complete this unnecessary side mission? I'm not going to fucking do it because it doesn't have anything to do with the main story. But if you tell me, hey, there's important lore to the backstory of these characters in this side mission, yes, I will go and do that side mission. But I'm not gonna do a side mission just for the sake of doing a side mission. Like, if there's
Yeah,
no actual
that's fair.
good, like, story-based reward for
Where the
me,
fuck
then
do
I
I-
don't care.
That's very fair. I had the same problem with Spider-Man PS4, where like it wasn't like the Arkham games where every side mission was tied into like a different supervillain, and you get to like explore more of Batman's rogues gallery. Spider-Man only had one of those. And, like, it was the only mission that was split into two parts, and everything else was just a random city event.
good
thing. Like,
lord.
oh, my husband is being blackmailed, or like, these pigeons are sick. Go spray the pigeons. It's just
Yeah.
like that.
Like, I don't care about that. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
go free your
Like,
own
I
fucking
still
pigeons,
did it
fucking
because
weirdo.
I enjoyed the game.
I'm not
I
gonna
still did it because I enjoyed the game and I wanted to 100% it. But like, yeah, I get where you're coming from. I much prefer the Arkham method of every side mission either having importance to the overall story or just having a story in its own that's interesting.
So we're supposed to go in there, so I'm gonna go in here. Good lord, that was a lot of fucking enemies, too. Oh, wonderful. Oh, a new gun.
I think think Arkham actually spoiled me on side missions because most video games do not do side missions the way Arkham does side missions.
Yeah, that's true. But these ones, they're fine. They're short.
Yeah.
They're simple.
They're short, they're simple, and they have like more to them, so
Yeah.
they're fine.
Like, do you need to know the name of the crewmate who turned into the regenerator? No,
Yes.
but you can learn it.
Yes, I do need to know it.
Oh.
So that side mission would be not a side mission. It would be important. That's how I do side missions.
Okay.
And you think I'm like maybe crazy for it, but yes, that's how I
No.
play games.
No, I don't actually.
That's why I actually really like the Yakuza side missions and shit, because yes, they're dumb and pointless, but they're actually fun to play, and they kind of do relate to the main story, because obviously...
They are also 70% of the story of the Yakuza game.
Exactly! They are not 80% of the
Those
story.
games are very short if you just don't pay attention to the side quests.
Exactly.
As I found out.
A lot of games.
If you
But
just,
yeah, no,
just
the,
do the main missions of a Yakuza game, but some of them are it's good for leveling up as well, especially in the Yakuza games, because you want to level up and get experience so you can upgrade your fighting styles.
Stinky.
Yeah.
Fart gas.
Toxic hazard detected.
And that's another thing that Spider-Man didn't do right, because experience is only one thing that you need.
Oh, I just have to give him his meds. Oh, gross.
Like, most side missions in Spider-Man will only benefit you with experience, from what I can remember. But, you need tokens for upgrades sometimes, and the tokens are from completely different side objectives, and, that's fine, that works, but it makes the side missions so much less rewarding and interesting, when only some of the side missions actually give you something useful, aside from random citizen needs help.
I'm glad that this game had side missions because it gave us something to do while you couldn't be here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I wish you could have seen that.
That will be the end
cool.
of the 25-minute side quest.
Yeah. But yeah, the Yakuza games are relatively short. You could probably finish them within maybe 5 hours, 5-6 hours, if you just completely ignore all the side missions. But some of those side missions are game-long missions, fucking opening up a fucking real estate agency run by a fucking chicken.
And he's good.
What?
And he's the best fucking real estate agent they have.
He's up there. He's 3 out of 5 stars, so you can in fact hire people with real estate licenses who are worse than Nugget.
Yeah, Nugget really is the best.
I'm looking for someone too. Dr. Nicole
Man, I gotta play Yakuza.
I was thinking that might be what I'd do after Dead Space.
like my mother.
Just play through Yakuza 0.
That's how we met.
I hope she's okay.
I do own
Get ready for me to fucking cry, because that one's my favorite, and it makes
Majima.
me cry. Yeah, he is my favorite character.
You know what we still need to do? We still need to finish going through Fist of the North Star as Kiryu.
Yeah.
I forgot you guys did that.
Oh,
I wasn't there for that
the
one.
child is blind. It's okay. I'll just use my magic hands to... Oh, that's what we're actually doing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Plasma Cutter in Dead Space 1, pretty good.
I know
Plasma Cutter in Dead
nothing
Space
about Fist of
2,
the North
one of
Star.
the best weapons in video game history.
I know nothing about Fist of the North Star except for that Ryuji makes a reference to it.
It's one of the most important manga ever made.
Yeah.
Toxic hazard
Did not know that.
It's like how, like, it's really crazy, because, like, the late 70s and, like, into the 80s and early 90s had a lot of the most important manga ever made. Because, like, Fist of the North Star itself isn't really important. What it inspired is, like, super important. Because Fist of the North Star inspired both Berserk and JoJo.
Huh.
Like, remember Jonathan's weird-ass outfit with the shoulder pads?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Kenshiro's outfit from Fist of the North Star.
Oh.
Kenshiro even
Yeah.
had the same hairstyle.
Remember the whole like even the multiple punches and the like auras. That's
Yeah, the punch rushes
also,
that started in Fist of the North Star.
that's a reference to Fist of the North Star.
Yeah, even like the repeated screaming of like one syllable over and over.
Yeah.
Because Kenshiro yells when he does his punch rushes. And then, like, obviously Fist of the North Star inspiring Berserk, which, like, inspired all dark fantasy forever.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like, Bloodborne and Dark Souls both come out of, the same blood of, Berserk.
Really?
Yes. Very, very, very unashamedly so. And then, like...
But what you said about manga, like, all the most important ones coming out in the 80s and 90s, like, you could say the same about, like, video games as well.
That is not true.
That... Really?
Some of the most important video games ever came out on the PlayStation 2, and that was in the, like, early 2000s.
I mean, I guess, but, like...
Like, here's the thing, is that you have to consider it this way, is that video games, like, every generation, we get a, like, culturally significant landmark game.
Yeah.
So, like, and hilariously enough, like, Metal Gear Solid has been there from the beginning.
Yeah.
Every single
Yeah.
Metal Gear game has been culturally important in one way or another.
Yeah.
Because the first ones practically invented the stealth action genre. Metal Gear Solid 1 revolutionized storytelling in video games forever. Like, it and Half-Life are, like, the harbingers of modern video game storytelling.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Half-Life 2... so Metal Gear Solid 2 revolutionized, like, making the player a character. Because, like, that's a thing that, like, not many people realize, is that in Metal Gear Solid, you as the player are a character in the story.
Right.
I
guess
Metal
there
Gear
are a
Solid
lot of
3 is one of the most important video games ever made.
that happened in the early 2000s.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 is one of the most important games ever. Jungle ambiance gets turned on. I don't need ambiance.
I guess
The fuck
I
is
was just
that?
thinking because like the like games as a whole started picking up in the 80s and 90s, and a lot of like revolutionary leaps and bounds happened in the 80s and 90s. So when that's when we first went 3D, and
Yeah, but
a
like
bunch of important stuff happened
you
back
can
then.
kind of like track where video games are at any point in time through Metal Gear Solid. It's really fun.
Yeah, that's
Volt is
Not-
really
yeah.
itching to say that Sonic is an important video game too.
I would say
No.
that Sonic 2 is a
No,
pretty
it's-
important game.
Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 were very important. The rest
Yeah.
of the series, not as much. To the industry, I mean. Because, like, Sonic 1 not only had, like,
I remember
an
you.
actual
Fuck you.
physics system in 1991, but, like, it also, like, broke Nintendo's hold over the video game market.
Yeah, it also started
almost
the
by
wave
itself.
of mascot platformers.
Yeah. So, like, Sonic 1 is very, very important to the video game industry. Sonic 2 is almost as important, just because of, like, I think it had, like, a similar cultural impact, and it was sold with a lot of Genesises at the time. So
Yeah.
it was in a lot of people's hands, and it, like, set Sega and Sonic Team as, like, a household name for a while. But and Sonic 3 kind of had a similar impact, but not as much. I would say it's probably more popular now than it was then, if I had to guess.
That's like the crazy. Like, the thing is, right, is that Kojima is like, I don't think you can really argue with the fact that Kojima is one of the most brilliant video game directors of all time.
I wouldn't.
Because, like, even if you didn't like Death Stranding, which I know it was pretty contentious,
Haven't played it, wouldn't know.
a lot of people did not like Death Stranding. Because,
I have
like,
seen a lot of mixed opinions on it.
all of Kojima's games are kind of weird, artsy, like, high concept shit.
Yeah.
Zero gravity.
Oh, fuck yeah. A room with 0G, but air? I just get to do flying stuff.
This isn't the first time we've had a room like that, though.
I know. In Dead Space 2, there was a room like this, and in Dead Space 2, I remember the flying being so much fun that I spent a lot of time just screwing
I think the
around with that
first
stuff.
room in the well, not the first room in the game, but the first zero gravity room had air in it.
Yeah.
So this isn't the first time this has happened.
I know, but they're always
This is
fun.
the first time in a while. Yeah, true.
Yeah, Dead Space 2, I think, was the first time I ever played a game that just, like, there was a room, it was really big, and it gave you it was the first time I ever played a game that was, like, actually had good flight controls and just let you fly around infinitely like Superman. How do I... Oh, right. Can't do it without aiming.
I did really like these rooms, but I also found myself getting lost a lot because, like, it's just a lot of dimensions to think about.
That's
when
why you
can
have
go
the.
anywhere.
That's why you have the light thingy.
True, very true. That is why you have the line thingy, yes.
Which is the best part of any video game.
Fable 3 has it.
It's really good, yes.
Fable 3 is one of the greatest games ever because it has it on by default. You don't even need to press a button.
I don't think, like there is a way to, like, convey where you're supposed to go. Like, the way I was talking about with Metroid Prime earlier is that when you get newer upgrades, that's usually the way you have to go. And so by telling you where to go, it also tells you what's optional and, like, where secrets are. So, like, I honestly can't believe that I didn't like that game the first time I played it. It is really incredible with just the way it's designed. I do hate Magmore Caverns, though. That place sucks. Hate it. I hate it, and its stupid theme song. It can die. It's almost entirely because of Samus Returns.
Oh!
That was fast.
I was at full health.
Yeah.
Well, what
One hit
even
kills.
killed you?
And he just went, Yo, tickle my pickle for a nickel.
Yeah.
He just went, yo, your head, mine.
No head?
So no head.
You do now. Oh, you have a friend to your right.
That is
Okay.
not my friend.
No more friend.
No,
Can't just
No.
close the door behind
cannot
me.
close the door. No.
Do not hit Spike. Spike is bad for you.
Imagine if they worked like Mega Man spikes. That would suck. You just instant death.
Fuck. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, man.
Yeah, these guys suck. I would leave. Or that. I didn't know you had healing items.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, good one. Head
snatch
gone.
your head again.
got your nose. God, if only I had some kind of big effing gun.
Oh my god, if only we had...
The BFG 9000 for all of your alien and demon slaying needs.
the biggest iron.
Unfortunately, these are neither.
The schmeediest of the irons.
Entering zero gravity.
Maybe you should have saved that for the big guy.
It's okay, I still got the force gun. I just want to liquefy the children.
I mean, that's fair. I just would have saved those rounds for the guy who's
Don't
actually giving
question
you
me.
trouble. I will.
Do not question.
What I do best. I question everything.
Volt's the kind of whippersnapper who questions the lore implications of fucking Velocipaster 2.
I said, how could there be a
I would.
Velocipaster 2 if the first one ended on such a good note?
It. Yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure
She
they
was
left the
okay.
door open for a sequel.
She was okay though.
Is he dead?
I somehow doubt it.
Nope. Now he dead?
I think so.
I think I deleted his.
Existence.
Yeah.
Good.
his
No,
soul.
he's not gonna be snatching your weave anymore.
No, not my weave. I need that. Look, Isaac's always been bald. It's,
Your
he
entire
needs
head.
it.
No, he's never been bald.
Buzz cut.
He's a military grade.
Military grade shaving. Wow, I got him midair with that. That's crazy.
That's a health pack.
It is.
Hooray!
And Isaac can now acquire proper nutrients.
You gotta land. You gotta get out of there.
Zero gravity.
Guess we'll use the force gun.
The force is strong with this gun.
I will kill you in your sleep. I'll swallow your soul.
You're allowed.
Don't get caught in the fucking door and freak me out.
Why not?
No, sir.
Oh no! Oh no! I hate these guys.
You're only
Yeah, because
now.
Volk could never actually hit them in the exploding part.
I would hit them in the exploding part, but I would hit them too close.
It's the biggest part on them.
I
It's the
think
easiest to
I think
aim
what I was
at,
trying to do.
and you would
I think what I
always
was trying to do is because I was trying to like cut it off so I could throw it at people. But
Yeah.
I think I just kept either like screwing up and hitting the thing when they were too close, or just missing entirely. I'm not good at shooters. I can only imagine how great my Ultra Despair Girls playthrough is going to be.
Don't
That
use
is gonna
auto
be-
aim.
Yeah, do not use
Don't.
auto
Just
aim.
don't.
Don't. It's one of the first upgrades you get, but don't use it.
So auto aim
Yeah,
in that game works. It aims at the closest target to you, not your reticle. So there are parts of the game that are genuinely impossible to do with auto aim.
Yeah.
That is really bad.
Toxic hazard detected.
Gee, you think?
Isaac, where are you?
Oh god, it's a League of Legends gamer.
What the fuck?
Nicole would play League of Legends.
No, we're talking about the goofy man
Yeah.
Oh.
wheezing out the toxic gas.
What? It's just Nicole called at that moment, so I thought I thought you were talking about her.
No, Nicole's respectable. She plays Pokemon Unite.
You might want to get the guy, the impregnator or whatever, the little moth dude at the back. He's coming towards you.
Oh,
He's gonna get
suck
ya.
my nuts. Please don't.
Yeah, that
Ah!
would corrupt you and turn you into a demon.
I'm so fresh you can suck my nuts.
I was literally just about to say that, but it's true.
What?
You've never seen that video?
No.
Oh,
It is like 10 or 12 years old.
yeah.
It is a little before Volt's time. Let us not forget, Skooks is introduced to him.
Longer than that.
That's true.
No, but you were just introduced to Skooks last year, so...
Yeah. And Skooks is like older than
True.
that. It's like at least 15 years old.
Kate just so irritated that I was the one to say it first. It's okay, buddy. I got you.
Don't worry, I'll give you a helping hand.
He clearly wanted that.
Yeah, you needed a drink.
You did it. You cleared it. Cleared the way.
Yeah, that's what I meant to do.
Wow.
I totally wasn't just purging the unclean. Inject Weezer?
Lots of notes on the... Oh, God.
Ooh.
Oh, my God. Him. Who's behind you?
Purging the world of the Nurgle worshipper.
Wait.
Oh, God, it's fucking gross.
Sorry, Isaac. Keep going. Just a glitch on camera. With my little brother. Stupid, right? That's not possible.
How the fuck?
It's weird how they kind of had a similar thing in the Guardians of the Galaxy game. Of like an alien relic showing you visions of your loved ones coming back from the dead. But like it's not what you want.
Oh! Hi!
Yeah. They just become normal enemies now.
Yeah, do you have your flamethrower?
No, you just hit him in the back. See, now he's dead.
Yeah, okay.
Easy.
Isaac is so fresh.
Alright, I guess I
Knocked
just...
his nuts.
I guess I just sucked then, because those guys always gave me trouble.
I've killed the last two of them with like 3 or 4 shots. I'm telling you, this game is well designed. Everything's here for a reason.
Yeah.
See, it turns out if you get like 100 talented developers in a room. Nope.
You
Don't
let
know
them
what
do
that
what
was,
they want.
but I don't want to see it.
I don't either, and I didn't like it.
Ooh, 400 credits though.
Oh, it's a squid. It's a stupid little squid man.
Why don't you like the stupid little squid man?
Because he bullied
Don't
Walt in high school.
remember. I never went to high school. I was homeschooled.
And that's why you got
Right.
bullied.
That explains a lot. That explains so much.
I
God,
told
imagine getting
you
bullied in
both this
homeschool.
Before. I technically did.
Damn, I was the most bullied kid in my class. Weren't you homeschooled? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just me and my little sister.
Oh
That
no!
Your little sister bullied you? That's so sad.
A little bit, yeah.
You love how you agreed that your sister bullied you? What the fuck?
Oh, he just doesn't give a fuck.
No. He said, nah, fuck you.
Let me blow you away. Oh my god. Ah! Oh, he was stuck in the ground and attacking me. That's cool. I really
Great.
did gravity that man's well.
You really did.
I just
You
want to make. I
gravitated
just
him
want to have an
so
animation of Isaac doing the Dr. Livesey walk. And it's just, I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts.
I'm so fresh, you could suck my nuts.
Probably make that an SFM.
It already is. That's the original video.
Of Isaac from Dead Space?
No. No.
I think it was the Scout from TF2.
Yeah, it's Scout TF2.
Just replace Scout with Isaac. God.
How difficult that would be to make.
If you could get the original SFM files, incredibly easy.
Yeah.
Do those exist?
You can
Anywhere?
rip the SFM files for the entire Meet the Team, like, shorts. Those all exist online.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you just have to look them up and then, yeah, there you go.
Because you just need the rigging data, that's all.
Yeah, I guess. Honestly, did not know that those shorts were made in Source Filmmaker.
Yeah, of course they were.
Everything, like,
It
everything
makes sense,
It's
but
like-
on Valve is pretty much made in Source.
Everything in Valve is made in Source, which is based off of the Quake engine. So everything Valve has ever done is based on John Carmack fucking around in the 90s.
yeah.
Oh, can we... Quake, that's another one of the most important games of all time.
Yeah.
That was the first point in time that, like...
90s.
Yeah.
Security card required.
Security card. What the fuck?
Do not have clearance.
Security card required.
Okay. Where the fuck is
Where
that?
security card?
I'm hearing voices. Ah. Weezer.
Detected.
Carl Weezer.
Fucking MILF hunters. Oh, hang on. Let me just...
I think you're still taking poison damage?
No, not for another 70 seconds I'm not.
Well, I mean, your oxygen was still ticking down while you were on the bench, so I didn't think now was a good time for that.
Hmm.
Toxic hazard.
Where is Carl?
Carl Weezer.
Carl.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the joke.
Yep.
Jimmy's mom. I can't do a good Carl Weezer.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Whoop.
No.
Hey guys.
No. Still not good.
Oh.
I don't even know where I'd begin trying to do it.
All right. First,
Jimmy's
crush your
mom.
balls in your hands.
All you,
Oh.
all you gotta do is get horny for Jimmy's mom.
Jimmy's
Did
mom.
okay, did I ever tell you about the, the time I think I got blocked by some girl on TikTok?
No.
Okay.
So,
I don't like where this is going, considering the sentence that reminded you of that.
Okay, so, this girl's videos kept popping up on my timeline, and she was like, it was just her modeling like her new latex outfit or whatever, but the way she had styled her hair made her look like Jimmy's mom.
Oh, you have told me about this.
I don't remember this story.
So, and like her videos kept coming up, like they kept coming up on my timeline, and like every single time I was just like, that looks like Jimmy's mom from Jimmy Neutron. So finally, I got fed up with seeing these fucking videos all over my goddamn timeline. Cause I don't know, she must have been boosting them or something, or like she paid to like have them like show up on people's timelines or something. I don't know, right? So finally, I just commented on one of them, and I'm like, "Hey, have you ever watched Jimmy Neutron? Because you kind of look with that hairstyle. You kind of look like Jimmy's mom." And I suddenly stopped seeing all of her videos. Like I could not see her videos on my For You page anymore. And I tried going back, and apparently she blocked me.
Deserved.
She was so insulted by the fact that I said she looked like Jimmy's
Miss
mom.
Neutron.
It was so funny.
Well, in the end, you both win.
Exactly, because I stopped seeing her stupid videos on my timeline, and she got what she deserved.
Oh,
Kate slowly
God.
turning into Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
Yeah. Society.
We do live in one.
In the Zack Snyder cut of the Justice League,
Yeah.
the Joker actually says we live in a society.
Wow.
Oh, fuck!
You gotta do this again.
Oh, this thing.
Oh, there was some ammo on the ground. I got it. Ow.
I can't tell you how many times I died with this thing.
It was way too
Because the
many.
aiming is so weird.
It's not that bad, though.
It might have been fixed in the remake, because I swear it was harder to aim for those sections.
I like how while it grabbed me, I found ammo on the ground.
Yeah, just
Thank
gonna
you,
snag
extra
those real
6
quick.
shots.
Just a repair mission, they said. Not this. Not seeing my dead brother on the fucking camera. Oh. Imagine what the marker could do in the wrong hands.
This is about CEC again.
Just thinking,
Imagine
if some corporate
what the
asshole
marker
tried to
could
fix
do
the
if it was just
marker,
a regular Sharpie.
something about it.
You're leaning pretty hard on that, yes.
Oh, come on.
I want that now. I want a mod
What's he doing?
that replaces the marker with a
It's
Sharpie.
just a Sharpie.
Just a really big
It's
Sharpie.
a giant Sharpie.
There
I
it
would
is, the
love
marker.
You just see it Sharpie.
2001: A Space Marker.
It's like a really fancy Sharpie. Like,
Oh, okay. On the topic of Sharpies, do you guys know that Donald Trump signed a bunch of his official documents as president with a fucking Sharpie?
Wow.
that's like what a child does. That doesn't that like bleed through the paper really bad? Like,
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, what the fuck is?
I mean, I guess it depends on what kind you use.
What is
like,
Schwarp schlopping at me here?
Sorry, that's
what is
me.
Sharpieing at you? Oh.
Entering zero gravity.
Never mind, it matters.
Yeah, like, what the
Something
fuck
is shooting you.
slorp slopping at
I don't
me?
know.
Exiting zero gravity.
Where do you gotta go?
Better question is, where is this guy?
What guy?
Who is
Something-
doing the shoot?
Yeah, something is slorp slopping me,
Yeah.
and I don't know what it is, and it's doing damage to me, and it's annoying
Something
as
is
all fuck.
harshing our mellow.
Come on, Isaac.
You know what I wish more remakes would do? Add cut content from development, because like,
I don't
there's
know
a lot
what's
of
hitting
games
me!
where I don't know either.
It's the gloop from the weird vines and shit around. I think.
Really?
Oh,
Nope,
yeah.
it's that little tentacle.
Oh, my
There's
God.
one over
There's
here.
another one.
Right there.
Oh my gosh. Good lord.
Good fucking God. That was really hard to see.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh,
To your
for
right.
the love of God. Where?
It's like right next to the
Right
the
next
left of
to
the
the-
thing you just used.
The stasis thing.
Good God.
Yeah, you might want to heal.
I don't have any more health because the things are so fucking hard to see.
Yeah. Now that I know what we're looking for, I'm seeing them easier. But originally, yeah, they were invisible. You just gotta look for the glowing tips.
Glowing tits.
No tip.
Volt really do be liking tits.
Yeah. He is straight after all.
The only one of us. The last of us, parentheses, to be straight.
Apocalypse where everyone turns gay.
I think
Oh, good
It
job.
wasn't even sparking!
well,
Why did it split you in half
I
when
don't
you
know.
got
Why
electrocuted?
wasn't it, like, sparking to indicate that it was a hazard?
I don't know.
Methinks a small
That-
bug occurred.
That reminds me that like the other day, the official Sonic Twitter posted a parody of that
Oh, yeah,
game called
the Fast of Us,
yeah. Yeah, like why?
Where the fuck are these things?
Why now? Like,
Exiting zero gravity.
Where the fuck are these things?
Entering zero gravity.
Like, I can't see what's fucking flinging at me.
can't either.
Look for
Oh, there one.
right there, right there. You got it.
There we go. That's one.
Good lord.
One down, like 100 to go.
Don't worry about that.
I can't remember if this was, if it was that hard to see them in the original. I can't remember if I had trouble here.
I don't remember this happening in the original game.
I don't either, but I think it happened.
I do remember going through
Oh
some,
my
like,
God, where is it?
should be behind you, maybe. Huh. Huh.
It's shooting, but it's not hitting you.
So it's stuck behind something.
Thank you, very helpful game.
Yeah.
The fuck am I even looking for right now?
There's a glowy thing. You got it. Whatever it was.
Oh. I think it's behind you.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
there it
it's
is.
behind you.
I can't see it.
I think it's on the ceiling. Like,
This is
through that door.
fucking untenable.
The smoke is not helping. Yeah. Like, it's
This is
on the right of that wall. Out there, I think. I think I saw it. Or that way, yeah. I don't know where he is.
and like the locational sound doesn't help either.
No, cause yeah, cause it's yep, he's over there. I swore I saw him on the ceiling. Maybe he turned around. I don't know.
Maybe we were upside down at that point.
Yeah.
So you thought it was the ceiling, but in reality it wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is
I
awful.
mean, in these sections, the ceiling and the floor are interchangeable. This is not great, yeah.
Actual trash.
I'm surprised I don't remember this.
I don't think this was part of the original.
I think it is, because I don't think they added anything aside from the side quests. I just think that maybe what it was is that in the old lighting engine, these things were easier to see, and so this wasn't as difficult.
Yeah.
But in the new, more realistic lighting engine, it's a lot harder. That could also be a problem.
So tired of having to squint at everything.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I usually play games like this anyway. With like the brightness a few degrees higher than the game suggests. Just because...
Oh,
I
that's
feel like
a
that's
big
easier for
boy.
me. The big man's.
That's a big boy.
Beefy boy.
Biggie Smalls.
Where's the beef?
There
There
he
he
is.
is. He's a real jumpy guy.
Zero gravity.
Thank God.
Think. Bingus.
Bingus isn't watching.
Thank you, Bingus.
Bingus is stuck in
here
the
in
Fallout
spirit.
universe.
Thermodynamic
He can't escape until we finish this playthrough.
filtration tubes.
That's why we may never finish that playthrough. We can't let him escape.
If Bingus gets out, all is lost.
The world is
His
going to
oyster.
suffer. The world is his oyster.
We just clam in it.
I forgot we even started
I
Fallout.
remember this part. Volt died like 6 times in this fucking
Yep.
part. Because he
Yes,
couldn't
I
time it
did.
correctly. Yeah, you gotta wait for the fire to go whoop.
Oh!
I think I got impatient. I think that's what my problem was.
Filtration tubes.
Or I didn't know where it was safe. Oh, hello.
Ah! Piece of shit. Ass blasting bitchaloid.
What did you call him?
Ass blasting bitchaloid.
What kind of insult is that?
Warning. Thermodynamic purifier is malfunctioning. Stand clear of filtration tubes.
That's smart. I probably should have done that.
I thought I had less time than I did.
Better safe than sorry.
You did it. You made it to the other side.
Wow.
I am the chicken across the road.
I never understood that joke as a kid. Like I was like, what do you mean?
Warning.
What do you mean? Of course you would cross
It's
the
okay,
road.
you just had a little bit of undiagnosed autism.
Just a
I think
little
I
bit.
had like the
It's a dream.
same. I think I had like the same reaction to that joke.
I'm like, of course he would get to the other side. What's so funny about that? Like, huh? I don't get it.
I use elevator just to see what
I think I
can
just
find.
assumed that was the point of the joke.
I mean, it is, but
Yeah. Like the
Why
joke
do
is
I
that there
hear
is no joke.
Twinkle twinkle little star.
because that was the main marketing hook for this game back when the original game came out.
Aw man, we're getting that good marker juice already, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
We're already
Inhale the
starting to
fumes
heal
of
shit.
the Sharpie.
the Sharpie fumes. Ooh, baby. Hey, does it smell like marker to anyone else?
The other day, my coworker from Japan, she
Blue
goes,
guy
she goes,
55.
she goes, Kate, do you smell toast? And I go, uh-oh. That's not a good sign. And she goes, what do you mean it's not a good sign? And I go, if you smell toast, it could be a sign of a stroke, right? And she goes, oh no. And I'm like, 'cause I don't smell toast, right? And she's like, oh no, uh-oh. She's like, I'm sure I smell it. She's like, I'm sure I smell toast. I'm like, I'd go lay down if I were you. Or like,
Oh no.
Was
She
she
wanted
smelling like
aspirin.
Sharpie or something?
no, she was smelling toast.
Oh,
Like, I'm not even joking. I just said that she was smelling toast.
I thought there was a
There was
punchline.
actually toast?
No.
I thought
No,
there was a
there
punchline.
wasn't.
I didn't think this
No,
was
I'm
a
telling you a story
PSA.
from... No.
So
Luckily, she's
was
fine. She's fine.
Was there toast or no?
There
No!
was no toast. That's what I just said.
That's what
I
I
thought you were
commented,
talking
saying I thought there was gonna be a punchline, not a PSA about strokes.
No.
Oh.
And then
I
Volt took
misunderstood
another
what that-
30 seconds.
I misunderstood what you meant by there being a punchline.
I thought
No,
that there
I'm
was
not
gonna
saying
be a joke
I
at
was
the end of
literally
that.
just... No, I was literally just telling you about...
Oh, I
the
gotta
other
give
day.
him. This is what it's like when I give Ozzy his medication.
This is what it's like when I,
Rip off the testes.
yeah.
What? From what?
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Y'all saw that necromorph go like
Yeah.
right up to heaven
Yeah.
too, right?
They
Yeah,
fly now.
they ascended.
They fly now.
It's still alive somewhere.
It's alive outside of the map.
I think
We've had that happen a
I
few
think the
times.
funniest version of that "they fly now" clip that I've ever seen is like where like someone says it and then they play the clip but they censor the "fly now" part.
They
so
fuck
it
now?
just- yeah. Like it just cuts off after the beeps. It's just
Entering zero gravity.
it's great. I have a stupid sense of humor. The little things like that like really get me sometimes.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh. Ugh. Come on. Come on, Isaac. You don't have to be afraid.
it's all right. It
He's
just
just
takes
a
some
little
time to
afraid.
accelerate.
He's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy, okay? He's
Just a little engineer.
Dude. He's just a little dude.
The line is not great for 3D travel.
Speaking of little dudes, did you see that they're making a Doom mobile game?
Yeah. I'm not gonna play it.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Volt? No. Do not put money in Todd Howard's cocaine budget.
It's free though.
Yeah, until the microtransactions.
Yeah.
Well, if I don't like it, I'm not gonna pay any money into it.
Free asterisk.
Free until we tell you it's not.
I'm still salty about the fact I bought Sonic Dash when it was 99 cents, and then when it was made a free app, I didn't get all ads off.
That sucks.
Free until you want to win the game.
The same thing happened to me with Sonic 2. Like I bought Sonic 2 and then they put out the Sega Ages version, which is literally the same exact game, but it's free with ads.
And it has cheats.
And so yeah, and it has cheats, but like I downloaded that and I thought, oh, okay, well, I bought the original version, so surely they'll just give me the adless version, but nope. No, they did not.
Volt. I found some spare change.
You did.
Oh god, it's jerking him off.
Yeah.
It was me, Barry. I think the funniest part about the "it's me, Barry" jokes is they're all so accurate to shit Reverse Flash would actually do.
They are. They really are, especially like in modern times with like the stupid DC Rebirth stuff where like a bunch of characters were out of character because of editorial crap. And then they were just like, well, people are really mad at us, so let's just say it was all Reverse Flash.
It was
Just
me,
like-
Barry.
I made all your friends do stupid things by whispering at super speed so they thought it was their own thoughts.
The original one of those is so good. Remember when you were making out with your first girlfriend and she touched your thigh and you nutted? It was me, Barry. I jerked you off at super speed. Okay, I can't. Oh, now I can.
Yeah.
It's weird that I had to do that out of order, but okay.
Don't worry about that.
I think it extremely weird that I had to do that not in the order the game told me to do that, but whatever.
Sometimes it be like that. I really should link you that "it was me, Barry" meme from that one channel that does the shorts with like clips from the 60s cartoons. I don't remember what it's called, but like that one was really good.
Well, is that the channel that it was like Wonder Woman should be the the Batman was giving everyone shit about why they can't be the leader of the Justice League?
Yes. It is that channel,
Like,
yes.
well, what about Wonder Woman? Come on, guys. She's a woman!
Oh.
Then it immediately cuts to...
So
Robin,
Batman,
like,
how'd
hey,
it
I
go?
thought you
You
were
didn't want to be
just
part of their stupid team anyway, Robin. You...
I love
little
how
fuck.
those videos, like, you can never really tell where it's going just off the premise. Like, there was one recently where it was like Spider-Man, and his spider sense started going off about like a bomb threat, and he starts like looking around and interrogating people, but like it's all his spider sense is going off at like minorities, and so people start thinking he's racist, and then it actually turns out he was right.
Never question the spider sense. It is
Never.
right 100% of the time.
It is. It tells the future.
Oh, Kate, here's
Yeah.
a fun fact. Do you want to know how Spider-Man always seems to conveniently web onto things that can support his body weight?
Sure.
It's Spider Sense. Spider Sense tells him where to shoot his next web.
I know how to kill the Leviathan.
Because it's like, he points it at a wall and it's like, nope, that's not up to code.
So it's paid for every
It's not up
Yeah.
to code. You will fucking die.
It also makes Spider-Man really good at poker with people he's never met.
Yeah. They really shouldn't let him play. not fair.
Well, no,
It's the
if
same as
he's
with
if he's
Daredevil.
playing with friends, like if he's playing with the Avengers, it doesn't work. Because he doesn't see them as a threat, he sees it as a friendly game.
Oh.
But since he's never explained his powers to them, they never invite him to they never invite him to Avengers Poker Night. Although the one time they did invite him to Avengers Poker Night, he beat Kingpin in poker.
What? Why was Kingpin there?
I don't know. Kingpin just showed up and was like, I'll put $30 million into the pot. And his plan was like, I'm so good at poker. I'm going to steal money from Tony Stark and use it for crime. And Spider-Man's just like, no. And then he explained, like, yeah, my spider sense just told me anytime I was going to make a bad move. And that was the last time he was invited to Avengers Poker Night. Because they're like, well, you cheat. He's like, no, it doesn't work against you guys. You guys aren't threats.
That's the thanks he gets for saving Tony Stark's money. This is never being invited to poker again.
Tony's a very sore loser.
Yeah. But I was gonna say that it's kind of like Daredevil playing poker, but then I remembered there was a time, in one of the Daredevil comics that I read where he does play poker, and like, yes, he has a huge advantage where he can tell when someone's bluffing or not, but he has no idea what his cards are. So it's like,
That's
like,
true.
there was, like, an
That's
entire-
true.
there's like an entire issue where he's like trying to infiltrate like a gambling ring of some kind. I don't remember exactly why he was there, but like he's like undercover and he has to play poker to get intel on these people. And like, yeah, he can tell when people are lying and bluffing, but he has no idea what his cards are, so he's just kind of winging it.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
It's like how in the most recent in the Daredevil TV show, I remember people being like, "Well, why doesn't he have a smartphone? Why is he using a flip phone?" And it's like, you see, there's a funny thing. Ever try using a smartphone blind?
Yeah.
You know what the 5 key looks like? It looks like the rest of the goddamn phone. There was
Yeah.
a great one from Text from Superheroes. Sorry, Luke, I'm gonna be a little bit late. My rope got tangled up on a gargoyle. And it's like, how long could it take you to untie it? It shouldn't be that bad. And he's like, Luke, do you know what a knot sounds like? It sounds like the rest of the damn rope.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you try untying a knot with echolocation. Do you know what a knot sounds like? It sounds like the rest of the rope.
I mean, like, to be fair, that's not how Daredevil works. Like, yeah, he does have echolocation, but he has, like a sixth sense that lets him kind of see better than echolocation. Like,
It's
he
a
doesn't
combination.
actually-
It's how Muteba from Kengan works, where the combination of all of his other senses paints a picture for him. Obviously, color is still something he can't really do, so flat
Yeah.
surfaces like a playing card don't really mean anything to him. But
Ross,
Yeah. Well,
It must have worked. You gave it an
okay, so, like,
freighter.
first of all, that is how it originally worked, but in more modern
how it
issues,
should have stayed.
yeah, maybe, but like he does have like a sixth sense, which gives him like basically
So
it's
dumb.
like a simpler version of that, but like it does
So
more
dumb. It's so dumb.
supernatural things. But like,
That is
yeah,
really stupid.
like also he can like kind of like he can read a piece of paper by scanning his fingers over it, just because of like how sensitive his touch is.
That's so dumb.
But like that does not work with playing cards because the
They're
whole
printed.
card feels the same. Yeah.
Like, if it was, like, a handwritten note, yeah, sure, I could get it, because there's indents in the paper.
Yeah.
But if it's like, oh, you printed it off of a printer, it's like, oh, yeah, you know what printer ink sounds like? Sounds like the rest of the fucking paper, it's so thin.
You know what printer ink feels like?
A
The
waste
rest
of
of
money.
the paper.
You know what printer ink feels like? Overpriced.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're
You're
talking
right.
about superheroes and we're being nerds. Kate, what do you
Yeah.
want to talk about?
I don't know.
You want to talk about beans?
I don't like beans.
Oh,
I mean, I like beans, but I don't want to talk about that.
okay.
Yeah. I don't like beans, but I
Whoa.
like the word beans.
What the hell
Beans
is
is fun
wrong
to
with you?
say.
How do you not
What?
like beans?
Volt.
I don't know. It's just
We're gonna have to Ludovico technique you, but beans.
what does that mean?
We
know,
need to
you'll
watch
find
A
out
Clockwork Orange.
What does that mean?
You'll find
You
out
know
soon
what?
enough.
After this, we could watch A Clockwork Orange. I would be totally down to watch that movie. I just want to see Volt's, like, reaction to the madness that is that movie.
I don't know if I will enjoy that because
Zero gravity.
there's a lot of eye horror in that
Yeah,
shit.
that's true.
Yeah, I'm not down for that either.
Okay, so Ludovico technique is you strap a guy to a chair.
You pry
You
open his
force
eyelids.
his eyes open.
Yeah.
And
Hey.
then while you're doing, like, brain surgery shit to him, you, like, force him to watch something. And it's supposed to make him, like, physically incapable of, like, certain things.
Yeah.
So, like, if...
It's basically like performing a lobotomy while also brainwashing someone.
Yeah. Although apparently it
Huh.
is undoable.
Yeah.
Because they didn't, like, actually cut part of his brain out. They just kind of, like, put drugs in it.
Yeah.
Entering zero gravity.
So how does that work with beans?
We're just gonna.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Physically
find out.
incapable of not eating beans.
We're
Physically
we're
inject
already,
your brain with beans.
we are already on our way to your house as we speak.
I am playing from a laptop.
Gonna inject 50 cc's of bean.
No,
into your
I'm gonna
brain.
inject 50 cc's of the Bush's baked bean juice.
Okay, baked beans are kind of. You know what I mean?
I think
Yeah, it
that's the only
depends.
kind of beans I've
It
had.
exactly. It depends. Green
Bushes are
beans. Green beans. Fucking delicious.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Green beans are alright.
I don't
I'm
like.
okay with
I've
green
never
beans.
had the green bean casserole that Americans have at
It's
their
okay, my
Thanksgiving.
mom
That,
makes
that's
a lot.
not great. Those aren't great. I don't
I'm not big on casseroles. That's my thing. My dad
Yeah,
had
same.
an experience with casseroles.
An experience.
What does that mean?
Exactly what you fucking said, gamer.
It's an experience.
No!
Okay,
I want
so
details!
it's kind of personal.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
But there was a point in time
You got into a
where
bar fight with a casserole.
no, there was a point in time where my nana was in the hospital, and so all the people from the church, because my dad's Mormon, so fucking Mormon church, right?
They believe that Jesus came to America.
They kept bringing over food, like freezer food, so that like my dad and his sister and his dad wouldn't they wouldn't, you know, starve, because obviously there's no mother of the household. So
Okay.
and every freezer meal that they brought was either a lasagna or a fucking casserole. And my dad was so sick and tired of casseroles by the time that my Nana got out of the hospital that he refused to ever eat a casserole ever again. He's like, no.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
So when I say my
gonna
dad
come
had an
visit you,
experience,
and I'm gonna have 15 frozen casseroles.
my dad will take his shotgun and shoot you.
Oh, thank God.
The airlock defense of Leviathan's too strong. It's clinging to the interior of
I
It's
can
a-
get rid of these casseroles and I can finally die. It's a win-win.
Oh my god. It's a win-win in that situation.
I don't have to eat these 15 casseroles, and I get to be released from the mortal coil. Oh, man! This is the best
Everything's
idea.
coming
I know what I'm doing next Tuesday.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Exiting zero gravity.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Entering zero gravity.
It's
What
just
am I doing here?
like honestly
Kill
that
the
is like
Leviathan.
very.
Yeah, welcome to the Leviathan.
Oh
This is
boy.
a boss fight.
I think I had trouble with this.
No, you killed it, I think, in like 2 shots. Or two
Did I
times.
really?
Yeah, I think you tried it twice.
Do I just throw shit into its mouth?
When it opens, yes.
Oh!
And also aim for the things that are trying to, you know, eat you.
Yeah.
Trying to goob me.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, they have big glowy parts on them.
Ah!
No, see how they have the glowy parts when they go,
Yeah. When they extend.
Groovy
Yeah.
bits.
yeah.
Bottom one.
Oh. No, Isaac, please!
Is there a way to fly faster so you can get out of the way?
Yeah.
Yep, there we go.
See, now he'll slightly open up his mouth, but you gotta get the other one.
Yeah, you gotta get the other ones. Well,
You were almost there. It's fine.
you're also almost dead.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it grew back.
Your stasis might be a good
Yeah.
part of this once they go out. Yeah, see now you can throw the thing in there.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
No.
Yeah,
No.
that's not good. Oh, I think you can chuck those back at him.
That's what I was
Yeah.
trying to do.
That's what Volt did the entire time.
Yeah.
He just kept chucking them back.
That sounds about right.
Toxic
I mean, why not?
Oh, no.
Saves ammo.
Blowing all its gas reserves. It must be close. Isaac, finish it off.
Oh, friend.
Yeah, that would.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, he got my Gibbs!
Oh, he gibbed you.
Barry Gibbs Talk Show! The Barry Gibbs Talk Show.
You want to see my new favorite image?
Is
I posted
it...
Yeah.
I posted it in the memes channel, but I'm gonna post it here in the group chat.
Entering zero gravity. Exiting zero gravity.
It's great.
Also, I didn't know that you posted a Mogus. What is this?
It's Chainsaw Man.
Where did you get this?
It's canon. That's what happens in Chainsaw Man.
Amogus!
Fucking Denji's
That
face in
meme
the
is
first
fucking.
panel.
I swear to God, Among Us is a perpetual meme.
It is.
It will
If
be
it hasn't
forever.
died by now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send that image to my friend Anna. There we go.
The cheese balls image?
No. Cause,
All right, Volt, it's
They
time
were
for
the
your least
one-
favorite weapon to get some fucking gaming
the-
points in.
you remember those like manga edits that I was posting in the group chat the other day?
Yeah.
They made those.
Oh.
And they're also a big fan of Chainsaw Man, so it's a win-win.
Me too. I have to catch up. I'm only on like volume like 7 or something.
I really gotta watch this show.
I'm gonna wait until I finish volume 11 before I watch the show, and then I'll catch up on volume 12 and so far.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
I want that.
Oh,
Thank you.
Hello.
Ow.
I do be liking the Leviathan. He's pretty cool. He's just 4 anuses.
For an
With-
eye.
Yeah, with weird little wormy dudes sticking out of him.
You know what I
Yeah,
kind of want to
you
see?
should probably see a doctor about that.
I kind of want to, like, see what would happen if you trained an AI to play Dead Space.
It would probably be something like my first playthrough. If I had to guess.
I hope Isaac gets a raise.
No.
Really deserves one.
I
Kinda gets fired.
I hate to inform you, but spoilers for the next game. He doesn't get a job anymore. He kind of loses this job.
Well, why?
Well, it turns out
It turns out that they like to fuck around with his brain.
they
Oh.
like to fuck around and find out.
I was gonna say.
And
They wanted
because
to
of
do some
his
finding out.
and because of his contact with the marker in this game, he
Oxygen?
has the
Anywhere? No?
no, he has the blueprints for a
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh, I hope you have health. Do you have health? Nope.
oh. Yeah, so anyways, the second game is basically he has the blueprints for a marker inside his head.
He has a blueprint for how to make Obamium.
Obama Prism.
Finally, Obama Prism.
Entering zero gravity.
So good.
Exiting. Entering zero gravity. Exiting zero gravity.
Make sure everything is ready and locked and loaded.
Yep.
I like how I haven't found flamethrower ammo in forever.
Yeah.
It's not really a useful item.
Not anymore, it isn't. It was very good for killing that one thing.
Entering zero gravity.
Ooh. Goodies.
Yeah, I know you want to have a boss fight and all, but hang on. I'm busy.
Hang on, I'm looting your room.
Hey! Cut that shit out.
Let me loot. I'm stealing your stuff. Not like you were using it.
Hey! Not very nice.
Stop it. Stop it now.
But he wants to find out. What else is he supposed to do?
Oh, what the fuck? I was...
These things kind of move around and, like Doc Ock's tentacles. At least the
tentacles
like,
move like tentacles!
That's not what I mean. Like
Oh, fuck.
the way they kind of like pinch.
They pinch.
You know,
They pinch.
they have like the three little talons and the way they like kind of like click together. You know.
Oh, I found an
They
ox.
do the pinch.
They do
They
the
do.
pinch.
They do the pinch. They make the pinch.
They do a little pinch.
This is a weird angle.
Yeah.
Toxic hazard detected.
All right, time to check explosives.
It must be close. Isaac, finish it off.
Oh.
Oh.
Ow.
That sucks. Oh!
Ow. Ow, ow, ow. I'll take that.
Ow, ow.
I'll take that.
I don't know why it sounded like you were doing Eye of the Tiger.
Oh.
Oh!
Please. Oh my
Oh.
god.
Do you have heals? Nope.
You did it.
That was close.
We got that #1 victory royale.
We about to get down.
Get down.
Hell yeah!
And lo, you crushed the heads of Leviathan. He will be meat for those in the wilderness. Thank you, Isaac. Come back inside. We should talk.
Why did you say that? Why did you know that's what it was called?
Curious.
Oh, my shins.
It's a good thing I have armor.
Exiting 0 gravity. The air quality's improving. There's still pockets of gas trapped here and there.
Here and there, I can handle.
Listen, Jacob. My Jacob.
You're Jacob.
Last I heard, he was on the mining deck.
The
with
fuck
some
are you
other
dancing
survivors.
for?
He said they were building an SOS beacon.
Did they finish it?
He said it was nearly done, but I haven't heard from him in a while. I can't
Haven't
believe
heard
yet.
from
How many
him
other
in-
Jacobs are there on this
The air
ship?
is safe to breathe.
Ishimura is
69.
pretty fucking big.
Call for
I mean,
rescue.
it's a
I will.
good.
Mining
How
deck.
many are
And-
left alive?
And if I meet Jacob,
Tell
None.
him I'll find him. He's all I want to see.
Where's Jacob, and can I borrow his ladder?
An SOS beacon. Someone jettisoned all the others. Isaac, there's a shortcut to the mining deck, near Cross's workstation. I'll get it open. Goddamn. We might actually get out of this nightmare.
Not for a few more chapters. We got at
I-
least 6.
Yeah, I think we still got S, D, E, A, and D. So 5 more after this.
Yeah. It's 12 chapters, so we're halfway through.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Now that's a low price.
Sampling room.
We got the #1 victory royale. Get down.
Yeah. It's my favorite song.
Sung by Morgana.
Jug Jug.
Is it actually?
No.
I was gonna say, I don't think it is.
There was a guy. There was a tweet. I think Kate might have seen this too. It was like oh like Andrew Tate blah blah did all this at the age of 26. What did you do with your life? And that kid was like, when I was 11, I made Chug Jug with you. And I was like,
Yeah, there
damn,
are so
that's a bigger
many.
contribution to the internet, to the history of humanity than Andrew Tate will ever be.
Pretty much. No, but, what was I gonna say? Ah, fuck. Oh,
Remember
I-
seeing
he has
replies
lung
that
cancer.
for days.
that's, unfortunate, but
I genuinely
Pro-
couldn't care less.
exactly. That's my sentiments exactly.
Like he is like actually gone out of his way to insult other people for getting like, oh, you can't pay your son's medical bills. Oh, you're pathetic. You're weak. Just like, you know what?
Now he's asking for donations for his medical bills. Like, okay.
And like, there's
Hypocrite.
people there's fucking Andrew Tate as like fucking drone boys who are just like, no, he doesn't have cancer, and or like, oh, he was poisoned with lung cancer while he was in jail.
Lord, bed. But what I was gonna say about Morgana's voice actor, she also voices Asahina from Danganronpa 1.
Yes,
But only
I
in the
remember
game.
telling you about that.
But no, I told you about that, but good try though.
No, I swear I recognized it immediately. I'm like, I can't unhear that.
No, I told you that. I know because yeah.
Kate
Anyways,
is the
Okay.
guru.
but anyways,
She can she can recognize Megumi Ogata from 3 miles away under
It's
17 voice filters.
it's true, I can. Anyway, what I was gonna say about that was she only voices her in the games. In all other Danganronpa media, it's a different voice actress or actor. I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah.
They had to change
Weird.
the voice actor for Part 5's JoJo because, for not because of anything that would affect sales in Japan, but it would affect the marketability of the series in the West. Because the original voice actor they had lined up for Part 5's JoJo got caught with child pornography. Which in Japan isn't that major of an offense, weirdly.
It is, but it isn't.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
they-
if you pay the
like, they
fine,
take
then technically no crime committed
Mining deck
because of
systems
how
are
Japan
running
works.
haywire.
Yeah.
Great. Let me work on the elevators.
But
Any idea where Temple's SOS beacon
yeah,
might be?
so he paid the fine, so technically no crime committed.
Could send out a beacon easy.
Hammond?
And
Where are you?
it's weird how forgiving Japanese consumers will be. But in the West, it was like, oh, no, fuck that guy, rot.
Yeah.
And JoJo is now more profitable as an international brand than it is as a Japanese-only brand.
Fast.
Which wasn't the case for the longest fucking time. Oh, I need level 3! Oh, here's a question I thought about earlier. Any interesting bands from your hometown?
Several, yes.
I think I have to
No.
find Riggs. Okay.
I grew up in a very small town. I don't think we.
You can always Google it, Volt. Just Google
Yeah,
your hometown
bands from
and
hometown.
bands. Yeah. And you'd be surprised. There are quite a few, probably.
Yeah, like there's a
I
couple of
highly doubt that, but
Well,
I guess I'll
do it right
I'll look
now,
it up.
and you
Alright.
you will be surprised, maybe.
All right.
So I think Chicago has got Toronto some pretty good competition. Because
Okay.
Chicago has Earth, Wind, and Fire.
They're the same as Lighthouse, yes.
Yeah. Also, there's a
You
band
guys
from
don't
Chicago.
get that joke. My parents are the only ones who would get that joke.
There's
but
also a band from Chicago called 1,000 Homo DJs.
yes. Love it.
Also, Disturbed is from Chicago.
Interesting. Let's see. How many bands are from? Okay. All right.
I
have
not
quite a
really
few.
seeing anything. I'm seeing bands that are playing in in the area that's all Google's giving me.
We have 3 nodes.
The only I know there was like
So the biggest band that I think you guys would probably have at least heard of, from my hometown, which is technically not Toronto, but I don't want to actually say where I'm actually from,
Yeah.
'cause, you know, I'm a
live.
woman on the internet. So, Billy
She's actually
Talent?
from. She's from France.
Billy Talent?
Never heard of.
Never heard
Oh,
of it yet.
okay. Interesting. Interesting. Il Scarlet?
Nope.
Okay. Cool. Alexis on Fire?
No.
Oh, interesting. Because those are like really big bands up here in Canada.
Well, it's not surprising I haven't heard of it.
I can beat you in size and racism.
What? Why did you say that?
Kanye
What?
West is from Chicago.
That's true. He named one of his daughters after Chicago.
Yeah, I'm from a
If we're gonna talk,
very small
like the greater, we're gonna talk the greater Toronto area. Bands from Toronto. Let's see.
Smashing Pumpkins are also from Chicago.
Bands from Toronto. We have Broken Social Scene. We got Metric, Bare Naked Ladies, Blue Rodeo, Crystal Castles, Death from Above, 1979. Our Lady Peace.
Oh,
my God, there's
baby,
like a
look at how many
billion.
segments that is.
There's like a bajillion.
There's a band from Chicago called Chicago. They're pretty good.
July Talk. They're Rush. Rush is from Toronto.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That one I've heard of.
Yeah. Metric.
You guys are from much bigger towns than I am.
Yeah.
Earth, Wind, and Fire is, they're an interesting band where you may think you don't know them, but you know them. Because, the Do You Remember meme, that's them.
The Birthday Massacre is also from Machine Girl. What? Machine Girl's from Toronto? No way.
Chance the Rapper's from
Appar-
Chicago, and he fucking makes sure everyone knows that.
Okay, I Bedouin Sound Clash, I know. This Google result is saying that Evanescence is from Toronto. I don't think that's correct.
That doesn't seem accurate.
That don't seem right.
This is weird.
Evanescence
don't
is
think
from
that
Hot Topic, guys. Come on.
Hold on.
I'm gonna figure this out.
Let's see. Let's see where they're from. Where are they from?
God, you ever think about the fact the Ishimura is a ship so
They were
fucking
from
big it has its own train?
Arkansas.
Yeah.
They're not from Toronto.
They're from Hot Topic in Arkansas.
Yeah. Arkansas, Toronto.
Have you ever seen that Vine where it's the
Arkansas?
girl? And she's like, America, explain, why is this Kansas, but this is Arkansas? Why is it not Arkansas? America, explain! I love that one.
It's because you
We're
see
literally spelled the same.
French.
Yeah.
You see, this one is out of our hands. That one's the French's fault.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
When in doubt, blame the French. I say that as I have family that lives in the south of France.
Man, that just reminded me of like that
Damn,
one
Kate,
panel
you can afford family?
of.
It's true, I can. I pay them.
I was
monthly.
like, I was
Pay the
like
Vin Diesel
recently
tax.
re-exposed to like 1610 Avengers, like the Ultimate Universe Avengers.
Volt.
That book is crazy.
Well,
Volt.
how does the French relate to this?
Because there's a panel from that book of Captain America pointing to his mask and saying, "Do you think this A stands for France?" when asked if he's, like, scared.
No, it stands for asshole.
Apparently.
It stands for
in
aperture
1610,
science.
yes.
It stands for aperture science.
He does what he must because he can.
Yeah. This was a triumph. I'm making
If Captain
it
America
here.
did
Huge
exist in the
success.
Half-Life universe, aperture science would have made the shield.
No,
much.
Black Mesa would have. Black Mesa did actual science.
I mean,
Productive
aperture
science.
Boreal-
It did
Aperture science had the Borealis, and that was like
Yeah.
a major plot point.
Yeah, of Half-Life. But
Half-Life 2.
let me be
So-
correct. Black Mesa did government science.
Yeah.
So they would
Aperture
have made the
did-
shield.
Aperture did fucking around and find out kind of science.
They were
Yeah.
very big
were-
fans of fucking around.
And finding out.
Not so much on the finding out part. Because
I don't
turns
know,
out
they-
getting your entire company nerve gas is not pleasant.
Yeah.
Why did they have so much nerve gas? I don't fucking know.
It was
And
a
also
deadly
a bunch of-
neurotoxin, okay? There's a
And
difference.
also, didn't a bunch of them get, like, cancer from moon rocks?
No, just Cave
Just
Johnson.
Cave Johnson, because he
Oh.
personally went in there and fisted the moon rocks.
Yeah.
The fuck am I doing here?
I don't know. What are you doing? It's
Apparently
not.
Okay,
being
so,
locked
like-
out of maintenance.
You have to activate it.
But oh, hang on.
But like what I was saying before about like Ultimate Avengers, or like just the Ultimates is what they're called. Yeah, that's just like really messed up because like for whatever reason, like Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are like a couple, even though they're related.
Wait, who's
also-
the couple?
Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver.
Huh?
Yeah.
I thought they were
Also,
brother and sister.
Yes.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Don't worry. 1610 is Ultimate Marvel, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's also they're also Wolverine's kids, and he wants to hide in the bushes and watch them fuck.
Oh no! No!
Hey.
Dude, 1610 Marvel was fucked up.
Yeah. Well, apparently,
it was
Hank Pym
canon?
tried to.
It was canon
Yes.
that they were siblings still,
Yes.
Yes.
and they
Did the
decided
fuck,
that
yes.
Wolverine's
they
kids.
decided that they were.
Yes.
Sweet home Alabama. Oh.
Wow.
Also, apparently, Hank Pym tried to feed his wife to ants. Like, just shrank her down and tried to make ants eat her.
The ants won't eat rotting flesh.
Well, she was
but-
still alive.
Oh. Well, they won't eat living flesh either.
Man, Marvel has really been trying to, for years, rehabilitate Hank Pym's image. But he really never recovered from that time he beat Janet half to death.
No.
Really? On screen.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
His image will never fucking recover from that. That was
No.
a founding Avenger.
Yeah.
Like, good fucking lord. That was an extended sequence of her getting beaten up, too.
Oh. No. Yeah, apparently Ultimate Spider-Man was like the only Ultimate book that was any good.
That had... Well, the Ultimates is alright for a few volumes.
It did,
That first volume, at least, was real good. Because it was just them getting together.
Yeah.
That was pretty harmless.
But, like,
it was
the
also
Hulk
funny.
was
It had
also,
them.
like-
It had them talk about their future castings in the MCU.
Yeah, that's true.
Interesting.
That's true, and that is the reason why Samuel L. Jackson plays Nick Fury.
Yeah. So in issue 1, they have the whole thing of like of Samuel L. Jackson, Nick Fury showing up. Then in issue 2, they're sitting around talking about like, oh, who would you want to play you in a movie while they're waiting for someone to show up. And then he remarks, well, it could only be Samuel L. Jackson. Ooh, I like that effect.
Wow.
Oh, we're gonna go get lore on the regenerator.
Ooh,
That's what we're doing right now.
We're getting lore on the boy.
that boy.
Who's
oh,
that
shit,
boy?
what up?
Oh shit! What he do?
He grow back.
Regenerate. Yeah.
Activity request retrieved.
Security,
Yo, yo,
we got
yo.
some freak called Harris.
What it be? What it do?
Dr. Mercer sent me for osmium to complete
I don't know
his
if you
work.
guys have ever
I
seen
don't
that
care if God
video.
Almighty sent
The
me. We
Pac-Man
simply
thing,
need
or
Oh,
no?
we get
yes. Like,
God. So,
Yeah, you
put
showed me
down,
that.
or I can break your
oh,
arm.
I fucking love that
I
video.
worked with you about you on Aegis 7.
Let's do some crack.
Feel my power nodes.
Pac-Man,
Leave
no.
a dig with no
Drugs are
light.
bad.
Hey, hey, get off me! But when they abandon you in the dark, it's not empty.
I saw a version of it that's in 4K.
Whispered its revelation. Now I understand.
It's great.
I don't know why that's funny to me.
You wanna
It's just high definition, shitty Pac-Man animation.
No, no, stop, please!
AI upscaled.
Yeah.
They shut me in. Screamed it too. I
Increase the frame rate. Just like,
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh God! Help me!
Yeah, you're not allowed to use that one. It's broken.
Incident report filed to Bridge by Dr. Nicole Brennan. See related rig activity.
you see, that's interesting because there was always community talk about what if the suit kiosk just like fucked up?
Yeah.
Cause like
yeah.
it just like welds a suit onto you. Like what if it just screwed up? Now we know what happens.
You die.
You die horribly. Alright, that was a bit of lore on the guy who became the regenerator.
Neat.
No, he's alive. Okay.
You gotta wait for him to die first.
You gotta wait for him to die first.
I did it. I waited. I was
how
patient.
he makes the death noise after, like the same as you.
Yeah, because his life support went off.
Yeah, that's good attention to detail. I like that.
Store.
Alright, get into the thing and kill yourself.
You got it, Chief.
You got it, Chief.
Oh yeah, we have a med kit in storage.
Oh.
Why
It's a
do
small
we
med
have
pack.
a medkit in storage?
It's just a small one. Listen, it's
Just
my
in
good
case.
luck med kit.
It's just in case.
Yeah, rub it for good luck.
It's there as a treat. I would
feel that
rather not.
Why did I never think to do that? Why did I never think
Volt,
to do that?
Volt,
Oh.
Most of the playthrough of the original game, you didn't think very much.
That's true.
Thinking, not allowed.
I was telling you what to do most of the time.
Yeah.
Listen, you can insult Volt all you want. The insults slide right off. Brain too smooth. Smoothest there is.
When it comes to shooters, that is.
Yeah. The thing is that that's not really an insult. That's just right. It's just
The funniest part about our playthrough of this game was the fact that I would tell him like the easiest way to kill something in this game, and he'd be like, "No, I'm gonna do it my way," and I'm like, "Okay, you do it your way," and then he would like die like 15 times, and I'm like, "Okay, do you want to start trying it my way now?" And he'd be like,
I
"No."
don't remember. I don't remember that. But
I
that does
do.
sound like something I would do.
I'm just kind of
because-
intuiting how to kill things.
Yeah. It takes some like trial and error basically, but eventually you figure out how to kill everything easily.
Yeah,
I mean, we got a bit of Volt being like, why did I never try that? The last 2 times I killed one of those big guys in like 3 bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also a trend I've noticed over this playthrough is that almost every new enemy type I'm like, oh no, not these guys.
Yeah, because every enemy you fucking hated. You were like, no, I don't like this.
Every enemy except the regular ones, like the basic guy with like the stabby arms.
Yeah.
The miner's way of holding the line.
I'm bad at video games.
It's okay. So am I. Trust me, you don't want to know how many times I fucking die in these games. When I'm playing Dead Space, it's like every other fucking minute I'm dead. I'm like, oh shit, okay, sorry.
The fact I've only died 5 or 6 times is kind of miraculous.
Yeah.
There's people that can play these games and
Honestly, I'm surprised that like in my recent playthrough of Metroid Prime I only died once. Which I guess to be fair, Metroid Prime, it has a lock-on system. There's not really much aiming there. But still, it's a shooter, and I didn't die. Only the second time I've ever played that game. That's one way to do it. Oh.
Punch the baby!
He's alive! He's alive!
Alright, just stomp on him.
Oh.
Little Spider-Mans.
Yep. Yeah, those guys weren't annoying, I just didn't like looking at them because of the way they moved. I think that's why I don't like them.
Volt is not a fan of leg-based locomotion.
Leg-based locomotion.
As opposed to
Wheels,
Wheel
treads, wings.
But I mean, like, the way you say it, it's like, oh, anything that moves with legs, no,
Yeah.
not allowed. But no, it's like specifically spider legs.
Volt,
Things
never
that give
find
me
out how an
spider
octagon
vibes.
walks.
An octagon? The shape?
Yeah.
How does it walk? I
With
wanna know.
locomotion based on 8 legs.
Oh, fair.
What legs?
You've only ever seen an octagon from top down. You've never seen its legs.
But then it's not an octagon!
Yes, it is.
He's trying so fucking hard to
to like
picture it in his mind.
rationalize.
He's like, wait a minute, would this work? He's like, shit, how the fuck would this work? He's like, I don't know, man.
Well, like, the way he's saying it is like it has legs on the bottom, but like... No!
Yes.
Yeah.
Would that even be an octagon if it's a 3D shape?
No, it's still 2D.
Yeah.
Then it doesn't have a... Then the bottom is visible!
No.
No.
Yes!
No.
No.
Where's the bottom then? Where is it?
Underneath.
Then that's 3 dimensions!
No, it doesn't have sides.
What?
It only
Don't
has
worry
a top
about
and
it.
bottom. It's observable from 2 places.
We're gonna let him think that over a bit.
No! That's not how that works!
Volt. The more you struggle, the more powerful I become.
I know, but I cannot accept this.
He cannot accept leg-based octagons.
I can't. I really can't.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. I thought that was a cutscene starting.
Nope.
Wouldn't it just slide? In 2 dimensions? Wouldn't it just slide around if it had to move?
I wonder.
Or does everything in Photoshop have little legs behind the layer?
Yeah. Exactly. That's how they move along the grid.
That's
Yeah, your mouse
literally
just
how it
tells
works.
them where to go.
We could do more of this side quest, but I'd have to go to another area. We'll do that next week.
Yeah.
Sure.
We'll get to the next save point and call it.
Alright, fair enough.
Hey,
Random tangent connected to something we were talking about before.
Legs.
Find this, I'm off deck, but
No.
Yes.
Ultimate Universe. Did you ever read Ultimate Iron Man?
best launch window's not for a while.
No.
Anyway, and he sounds like he's worth the risk.
I didn't either, but like,
Mercer,
apparently, the first 3 issues were so insane
I love you.
that they retconned it to be like a movie based on his life.
Yeah, I remember
Like
that.
it was something about him like being like genetically engineered with like alien DNA or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was just absolute insanity for the first 3 issues. And then they were like, nah, no, that's stupid.
Yeah, but one more day was allowed to see print.
One more day and sins past. Yeah.
Wow.
And renew your vows.
Honestly- No. Renew Your Vows was good.
No, renew your vows is bad because it mentions one more day.
No, hold on. What do you think Renew Your Vows is?
Renew your vows was the continuation of what would have happened if what's called One More Day never happened.
Okay, yes, but it doesn't mention one more day.
It does by the fact of being a continuation of if that never happened.
No. No, it's a completely different universe.
It's the
It's
universe
a
where
completely different universe.
shit.
It's not just the universe where that never happened. It's the universe where like the 90s era of Marvel never ended.
Read as the last time the Marvel universe was consistent as good.
I don't know about that.
I don't
The
know
90s
about...
is the only thing that was
Nice.
consistent in the 90s Marvel was X-Men. Everything else was let's throw things against the wall and see what sells. Like they deleted the Avengers from existence for like 6 months or something. Just because they weren't selling and they wanted to reboot them. And they did it by making like a really, really bad version of each of the characters. That's where that like infamous art of Captain America comes
Oh
from.
yeah, where he's
where,
like
he's just
80
so
billion%
jacked.
muscle.
Yeah.
Liefeld shit.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, that's from Heroes Reborn, which is the time they tried to reboot all the Avengers in the 90s.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. And that's also when the Clone Saga stuff happened.
Good lord, Clone Saga shit.
Yeah. Like, the thing about the Clone Saga is it started out really good, but they wouldn't let it end. And so they kept having to, because it was selling well, so they just had to find ways to keep it going until it stopped being good.
Yeah, it was initially supposed to be like, what, 5 issues?
Or like, at the most it was gonna be like 10, I think.
And then it went on for 2 years.
Yeah.
And it devolved
Across
into the most
multiple books.
unhinged, unintelligible nonsense.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like they actually, years later, they actually did make a short, non-canonical story of like what the Clone Saga was originally supposed to be, and that was a really good book. Like it was really fun and interesting, and Ben Reilly was like really fun to watch, just like interact with Peter. But like the original Clone Saga, that is a nightmare to go through. I haven't even read the whole thing. It's just like, it's so insane. Like it starts out being like a simple story about clones, but then they add more clones, and then they add this weird guy called Judas the Traveler, who's like a being from like another dimension with like god powers or something, and he's messing with Peter for reasons. I don't remember what the reasons were. and then it got like it went on for so long that other events were happening in it. Like there was like a whole mini arc with like a symbiote invasion and stuff like that. It was just insane.
At least the processing beam's still running. Stand by.
Entering zero gravity.
And I still wouldn't consider that to be the worst Spider-Man story ever. I think Sins Past is far worse.
What happened in Sins Past?
Gwen Stacy banged the Green Goblin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That one was.
Yes. Yes. And
Now
it
is
was
this Green Goblin as in like...
Norman Osborn, yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
I was like,
That's-
Sins
and the whole
Past
reason
sounds
why-
familiar.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I must ask, how old was she at the time?
About 16.
No, she was
Because
in her
that would-
20s because they were in
oh.
college.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Gwen Stacy
Still
didn't
not
die
great.
until Spider-Man was
Still
in
not
college.
great.
Norman was like
Still not
almost
great.
50. And even then, it's like she was dating Peter at the time.
Wait, so
It's
she
like-
cheated on Peter with Norman.
With his
What?
best friend's dad.
Yes.
Aww.
And like, yeah,
I don't like that.
and they had kids.
Wait, like Norman and Gwen had kids?
Yes.
Oh, that's
And because, yeah, and because of the Green Goblin serum or whatever it's called, they aged really fast. And so, after Gwen died, he found them and brainwashed them into thinking that they were Peter's kids, and trained them to become assassins so they would kill him. And the daughter looks exactly like Gwen Stacy for some reason.
Oh, fuck.
well. I mean, kids can look.
I mean,
Like their
yes,
parents,
but
but-
like it's really weird. Like, it's just bad. It's just and like the whole reason why that even happened. Well, like first off, the reason in universe is very flimsy. It's just that Gwen saw Norman and was like, yes, I want that. Like that's literally the reason why they do it. But like the behind the scenes explanation is originally the kids were actually going to be Peter and Gwen's, but Marvel editorial was like, no, they weren't married. They can't have had sex.
But Gwen could cheat on
Yes.
Peter and have sex with other people. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, boy. It was not good.
Yes.
No, not good at all.
Also, Mary Jane knew and just never told him, like never told Peter for like 5 years or however long it was in universe. Just
Right.
kept that secret from him for years.
Huh.
No, you know what the worst Spider-Man story is?
What?
Radioactive cancer nut.
Yeah.
That
one's
one's
at
very
least
close.
funny.
That
At
one's
least
very
that
close.
one's funny. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking hilarious, actually.
It's like I fucked
Yeah.
Mary Jane and she got cancer.
Because
like-
my nut is radioactive.
Yeah. The sad thing is, as when I first read that story, I was like, wow, this is cool and interesting. But then I like read it more recently, and it's just like, it wants to be the Dark Knight Returns so badly. It's like,
Bro, even The Dark Knight Strikes Again isn't The Dark Knight Returns.
yeah.
But
It's
Volt,
just
the
like,
Dark Knight
it-
Returns costume makes you invincible and gives you plus 50% damage.
Oh no! Don't remind me. Yeah. So for
I tried
context, there's the way-
gaslighting
Yeah.
you into playing through Arkham Origins Blackgate 2 more times.
Yeah.
Wow.
So basically, Arkham Origins Blackgate, terrible game, horrible Metroidvania.
Bad.
We've talked about it before, but one of the unlockable costumes in the game,
The
which
first
is
one.
the first one I unlocked.
Oh, it's the first one you can
was-
unlock.
Really?
Yes, the other ones require completion of the game.
Oh, that's so stupid. Yeah, so like a bunch of the alternate costumes, they have like extra additional benefits, and the first one you can unlock is the Blackest Night suit, which is like a zombie Batman skin, and it makes you invincible to all forms of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Including
And
environmental
there-
hazards.
Yes.
Nice.
So poison gas puzzles that require you to like deal with the gas in some way, no. You just take your time. You can't die. Electrical barriers that like turn off and on and require you to wait. No, walk right through it. Spikes on the floor. Nope, doesn't matter. Like it breaks the game in half, and it's one of the first things you get. And apparently, there's another one that you get for 100%ing the game and playing it through twice.
3 times.
Or 3 times, yeah. That is the same thing, invincibility, and you do more damage.
Huh.
Why?
To top it off, the
For
other
what
The
costumes,
game easy.
the other costumes are like, oh yeah, you take 25% less damage from bullets.
Yeah,
Like,
they give you the invincibility first, and then everything else is like more reasonable. The invincibility should be the 100% reward, not like the first thing you get.
Hilarious.
It's so
bad.
stupid.
It's so bad.
I hate it. I hate that game so much. We're gonna have to stream it at some point so I can rip it apart. I'm gonna go
Alright.
off. I'm gonna go off.
Well, that's gonna be all we have time for streaming tonight.
Alrighty.
Ugh. Thank you, everyone,
in
for
next
joining
time.
us. Tune in next week for when I chain Volt to a chair